In this video, I'm going to show you how quickly and easily you can find real estate investing opportunities on autopilot using BirdDogBot by running a simple search. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do once we launch the software is we're going to log into our account. We need to do this because we can't do anything with the software without being logged in. When you first log in, you'll be presented with the list of deals that you've found in your BirdDogBot account. Now, if you've just started your BirdDogBot account, this will obviously be empty. And you will see that down at the bottom here you would have no deals. In this case, for myself, I have found 10 deals using the software. So let's start our search. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the search area here, and I am going to do a search in Atlanta. That's in Georgia. And I'm going to do a search in zip code 30318. Now, you can search by any combination of city, state, and zip. The only thing that's required is that you enter at least a state or at least a zip code. Other than that, you could do a search theoretically on all of Georgia if you wanted to, but I'm going to try to keep this quick. I'm going to do a price range search from $0 to $40,000. I'm going to look for a property with at least 2 bedrooms and at least 1 bathroom. The next thing we want to do is we want to go over to our analysis tab. And over here is where we define our deal criteria. Now we'll go over these options here in another video, but if you wanted to, you could always hover over one of the tool tabs and it would show you exactly what that tip means. So I'm going to just quickly enter some deal criteria here now. Next, I'm going to go over to the Research tab and select which of the sites that I want to be looking for. So right now we support searching for properties on BidSelect, FSBO.com, and HomePath. Now we're constantly building on this list of listing sites here all the time, but our first priority is what our users are looking for. If there's a site that you'd like us to be looking for listings on, then just simply send an email to support@BirdDogBot.com and let us know which site it is so we can add it to our development to-do list for you. We will analyze our property value using Zillow, and what we're going to do is I'm going to grab some rental estimates from Zillow as well. Rentometer is a great site for estimating rents as well. It's actually quite accurate, I find. However, the site is kind of slow and it's going to slow us down, so I'm just going to leave it unchecked for now. So let's go back over to the Property Details tab. And we're about ready to run our search. Now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to show you how fast the software actually is in analyzing all the properties that we find. I'm going to bring up a little window here from time.gov. It shows us what the approximate time is right now. You can see it's 1:32 a.m. Yes, I am a bit of a night owl recording videos at this hour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a little notepad document here that I've started so we can keep track of what time this has started and the overall performance of the software. So you can see right now we're at 1:32 and a few seconds. So I am going to click run. This is how we start our search, and make note of the time. So it is now, we'll start it at 1:32:30. There we go. So we've started the search right now. I'm going to bring up my text document here. We said it was at 1:32:30. Okay, let's bring up our applet here as well so we can see. There it is right there. And so BirdDogBot has started its search right now. It is going out there and looking for properties to analyze. That is the first phase of the search. So you'll notice right now it's found 15. We're up to 25 properties. And then after that, what it's going to do once it's gathered them all, it is going to analyze each one of those properties. So what I'm going to do right now as it's running through this, because I'm not going to make you wait for it, is I'm going to pause the video and I will come back if something interesting happens. Okay, we're quickly back here. So at this phase, BirdDogBot has found 31 properties that it's going to analyze, and it's going out there right now and pulling all the information that it needs to make a decision on whether or not the property is in fact a deal. You can actually see it working in action in this window over here. You can click it and it'll maximize it into this area here as well if you like, and click back and forth. But I'm just going to leave it there so we can leave our little time applet running. So what I'm going to do once again is I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back if we find a deal. Okay, we're back here and we have found our first deal using BirdDogBot. It looks like the 11th property just switched to the 12th that we found was a deal. So I just wanted to show you how, as the deals are found, it does update this interface here as well. Now, one thing I forgot to do earlier was document the number of properties that we're analyzing on our little text pad document here. So we are going to be looking at 31 of them. And I'm going to pause the video again, and when I come back, we will be wrapping up and we'll be able to see exactly how long it took to do this. Okay, we are wrapping up our search here. It looks like we are probably going to be on the last property, so I am going to get ready and document our time here. So it looks like we're going to be at around 147 or 147. Are we going to make it? No, we're going to be at 148, and there we go, and 6 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this little time here right now. So now we can do the math and see how long did that take. So the time between 148.06 and 132.30, it's a total of 936 seconds. And so if we do the math on that, let's pull up a trusty calculator here. So 936 seconds divided by 31 properties. So we're pretty much looking at a property every 30.2 seconds. So we'll just put that in here, 30.2. Now, the speed that you're actually going to get is dependent on a number of things, including your internet connection, how fast are the sites themselves serving the pages back to us. The analysis itself is quite quick. It's actually instantaneous. It's the gathering of that information that does take a while. So at times you could see BirdDogBot performing much faster than this. Other times it could be slower. It really depends on a number of things. But if we're analyzing a property every 30 seconds, you can definitely see the time savings there. So let's get rid of this window here and take a look at our results. We actually ended up finding 3 deals in our search. So let's refresh our My Deals page and take a look and see which ones came up. So the deals that we found are usually going to be up at the top. Now, it could be an existing deal that we've already found and it might already have been in our list, but in this case here we could simply just take a look at one of the properties. So let's take a look at this one here. Now you'll see that all the information that BirdDogBot has gathered from the various sites that it has visited on this page here, it's all there right there. So we can see that it's gathered all of the photos about the property. All right. Let's get rid of this. And it includes all the links and all the information that we will talk about in a future video. And that is how easy you can find deals using BirdDogBot. See what you can find.